Hello and welcome to another episode of the Livin Room Podcast without the G. I'm your host today, Dom, with the boys, Jason and Bryan. And today we have the food tournament episode.
The dun dun dun.
The epic battle. We always talk about food, but now we're putting them head to head.
Let's go. Yeah, so we put together a bracket for, I think, 16 food choices. And the three of us will decide which food item will move on in the bracket. I mean, it's why it's perfect. There's three of us. So if there's a stalemate, the one person will be the tiebreaker.
It should be pretty easy here.
So without further ado, I guess we could get into it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll
all right, our first matchup is tacos versus French fries.
Ooh.
So it's just better overall.
Yeah,
if you were to pick one, what one would you have? Like, would you have tacos or would you have like French fries? And then like French fries, there's like a lot of nuance. I mean, everything. This whole thing is nuance. So like, there's French fries. You could get French fries from McDonald's. You could get McDonald's or Wendy's fries. You get fries from anywhere.
There's
like
like
you prefer those
spectrum
fries?
of like quality for fries.
And then tacos. There's a lot of nuance because there's different types of meat. Would you want like steak? Would you want pastor? Would you want cantina style? Would you want American style? There's like so many nuances to it. So that's the whole point and beauty of it. So we're gonna debate. And if we're not in a stalemate and one person's on the ropes, he's like, oh shit, I go this way, and like we explain to them their point. I was like, oh, you should go this side because of XYZ. And the person's like, no, you should go on this side because ABC, you know? So
I think I'm going to vote for French fries.
And why is that?
I thought this was going to be easy. I'm like,
I love French fries so much. I feel like if they weren't super unhealthy, I could eat them every day, to be honest. I love fries.
Any French fry in particular place or no? Or just like...
You know,
or just the French fry in general. There's like,
but like they care about like the sauce for their fries.
The sauce.
So I was gonna say Wendy's for a second, but like usually I get Baconator fries. That's stuff on top of it. It's like you said, there's more nuance.
Yeah.
Is this going to be just fries by itself?
Actually, I like Popeye's fries. I don't know if you guys like them
much. I'd say, yeah, because it would get too complicated if you had like, toppings
At what
on
point
top
is it still considered fries and not like a salad?
No, let's just say basic fries, basic like
But if you have like condiments on the side, like if you want cheese on the side or ketchup or mayonnaise, that's like
just no loaded fries, no like cheese, ground beef, and all that.
Right. See, I thought this was going to be an easy answer and we would all agree, but I wholeheartedly disagree with you. I would say tacos because like for me, if I woke up in the morning and I'm like super hungry, I don't want to eat fries by itself. It's just like,
I would.
I feel like something's missing. It's like, I'd want a burger with this, or I'd want it with some sauce or whatever. But then with tacos, like I think that's it's a good meal in itself.
Yeah,
like it's like it has everything that you want: carbs, meat. You can have it in like Iberia style. You can have it just normal like Taco Bell, or and you could there's a lot more options. There's like chicken, beef, pork. You can make a taco out of anything. Whereas with fries, it's just potato and it's fried.
But they're so good.
You have some salt on it, you know?
You could season it differently.
Well, variety is important.
Got a lot of dipping sauces.
And also you could season the fries too, because I remember like Steak and Shake, they had like garlic vinegar fries.
Those are so good.
Those were gas. And then you have like truffle fries.
When was the last time you've gone to Steak and Shake and only ordered fries?
A lot of them are closing down.
They got rid of them.
I mean, like, when was the last time you showed up and ordered only fries? Whereas, like, you go into a Mexican restaurant and ordering only tacos. I would say the tacos is more like you do that more often.
I already know what I'm going to vote for. I'm just making arguments to both sides. I'm picking tacos too. Because as Bryan said, there's a lot of different meat choices. You could have corn or like tacos. You could have like corn.
Corn.
Yeah.
Like elotes and
like the shell.
The shells.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think we were doing it aside for some reason.
No. Like the corn tortillas. Like you could have corn tortillas, you could have flour tortillas for
like
tacos.
Like putting corn inside, like as an ingredient.
You can, I guess.
There's some times that do that.
And there's like, but like there's pastor, there's steak,
Damn.
there's like so many different meats to it, and that's why I would like go with tacos. And I know one place I normally go to, and that's why it comes to mind when I think of tacos.
Oh,
So
I
that's
know what
why.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Dang, you just reminded me of street corn fries. Just something
Ooh.
random.
Yeah. Also, like tacos, you get like vegetarian options, vegan options, and like meat lovers options.
Right.
So, whereas like fries, you just get just fries. It's all vegan, bro.
So the winner of this round is tacos.
Rub
Taco
fries.
supremacy.
All right.
What's
Second
next?
matchup is curry versus, keeping it with Mexican dishes, a burrito.
Ooh, that tastes good together.
Really? I never had them
I
together.
don't think that. I don't.
Yeah,
I
they
think
have some
I've heard them
restaurants that do
together.
that.
It sounds pretty good, actually. I never had it.
Yeah, burrito's the same thing as tacos. There's the
Just
you
the-
can have
the
different
bigger
meats,
brother.
yeah, bigger brother. And just because you could have lettuce. I mean, they have lettuce in freaking American style, but tomatoes, beans.
Yeah, I think my vote's for
grilled.
burrito, but it's also just because I have burritos a lot more.
Yeah, I don't have too much curry.
I haven't had much curry, so I can't really like argue for it. And
Because
a
like
couple,
Indian curry is
exactly.
good. There's like Japanese curry that's good as
I think
well.
I
I
had
think that's
one.
like it's okay. But I
haven't
think
had
Indian
enough.
curry is probably what I would strongly go for. But I'm gonna pick curry
You
for
pick
mine
curry?
because I think there's like certain charm to it, especially Indian curry. Indian curry is really gas, so I'm voting for that from like my experience of having curry. So Brian, you're the tiebreaker in this one.
Do you pick the burrito?
Yeah, pick a
Yeah,
burrito.
okay. I'm also going for curry. Just 'cause- so like I kind of have a thing where like it's like my choice of carb for the dish. I always tend to go towards like rice rather than like maybe like a noodle or like a sandwich or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like a burrito in this case, it's like wrapped in like tortilla.
Mhm.
Like when I go to Chipotle, I prefer getting the burrito bowl over the burrito. So like by extension, like I think curry is like the obvious answer for me.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah. But then it's like I guess curry in a burrito would be kind of messy. Like it would taste good. but,
Never
like,
had it.
Why are you trying to combine them?
He's like, stop fighting, guys.
I'm just trying to like
Let's find a middle
Come
ground here.
on.
Let's find a
I don't
middle
know, it just got
ground
me
here.
thinking about it.
The ultimate winner, burrito.
I also had
burrito.
I mean, like to
burrito.
test how much I like curry, I've had curry like 2 or 3 times in a row this week.
What kind of curry was it?
Thai.
Thai
Oh, see, I
curry.
never
Thai
had
yellow
that.
curry.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
Thai curry.
So
as
if I had
well.
more curry, I'd be like
It'd be more of a debate
more for
for
debate.
you.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
a lot of burritos, I've only had like 2 curries,
yeah,
just Indian and like Japanese ones.
yeah. Because I totally forgot there's Thai curries. So yeah,
There's Thai, Indian,
yeah. There's a lot.
Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese and Indian is the ones I could think of.
I just got to eat more curry,
Gotta yeah.
or have
Venture out there,
have a
yeah.
curry burrito. You
But
know,
like, how would you define like curry or like even burrito? Because like, wouldn't jambalaya be considered kind of like a curry, or is it just because? Well, actually, no, it doesn't have the curry spice. I think that's what makes it curry.
Right. I'd say that's the
Yeah.
big factor.
But then like burrito is like kind of subjective.
it could be anything.
Anything that's
I think a
wrapped, I
taquito because
guess.
a taquito is like a really skinny burrito.
yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we're moving on.
Yeah.
Curry. Next round.
Curry OP.
All right. Our matchup number 3 is sushi versus sausages, or like the glizzies, I guess.
glizzies. Are we kind of hot dogs too, or
Yeah. Unless there's
or just
hot dogs. Yeah, because I was like, oh, let me be sure that
so
it's
hot
not on
dogs,
there.
Polishes,
Polishes, sausages. I think I know where I'm gonna go. I mean, based on like my expertise
Damn.
in another dish out here, I don't have that much experience with sushi. I'm getting more into it, but I just don't know enough or tried enough out there and know, and can also consider what is good and what isn't. So I'm picking sausages or hot dogs, glizzies, Italian or sausages, all those Polishes. That's where my vote is because, especially like we're broadening it up to that. There's
Yeah.
like so many variations and you could go with.
So yeah, now we expanded it. It's like,
When you said brat, I was thinking of brats.
I mean, that would be
So-
included too.
Yeah,
wouldn't
it'd be
it?
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
It's kind of hard
considered
to.
not included in that family.
Yeah. But from
Yeah.
like your limited experience with sushi, you would say like sausages.
I prefer sausages because I just like don't know enough about what is considered good sushi. I'm just like, That's all right, man. That feels good.
All right, Bryan, you say your vote. I'll be the tiebreaker this time.
If there is a tie to break.
We all disagree.
I think it's a very easy answer. Sushi.
Okay, there you go.
So yeah, just like the variety. So like for me, I'm not a big fan of sausages at all. Like
really?
yeah, if there's like if I'm at a game or something and they have hot dogs and I'm like starving, I'll eat it. But I don't think I've ever craved.
It's like last choice. So it sounds like.
I don't think I've ever craved anything like sausage or hot dog. Like it's just too.
What if it was just like by itself instead of a bun? Would you do it like eat it that way?
No,
Yeah,
not at
can't
all.
with the bun.
Yuck.
No, I think it's like I'm not the biggest fan of pork unless it's like it's kind of like a texture thing. Like I'd rather have in like smaller like chunks or whatever. But if it's like a big meaty like a pork thing,
like a Polish sausage.
Yeah, it's just it's not really my go-to. Like it kind of comes off as like bland to me as well. So that's just my opinion. I'm not like the biggest fan.
That's
of
the
that.
whole point of this. It's all our own opinion.
But then also sushi is one of my favorite foods too.
Your favorites?
It's yeah, so it's like sausages are down here, sushi's like way up there.
Damn.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have
the
change of rule now. We have you as hopefully our
This
arguments.
is a hard one for me, but I think I'm gonna go with sushi as well.
Oh, okay.
What's hard about it?
I don't know. I really like Polish sausages. If that wasn't included, I wouldn't like.
It would have been an easy one for you.
What about it? Is it like spiced like a certain way that
There's
you
some
like?
that are spicy.
Yeah, they're just
sausages or Polishes
just
or
really good.
bratwurst.
That's like an easy thing to cook too. If
The
you're
only
like,
downside about the bratwurst and Polishes, like the buns, like are super thick.
Yeah,
bro. That's the only
exactly.
downside on it. So you have to like put some good condiments on there.
Oh yeah.
but
But
yeah, I like
more
Polishes
of
a
a
lot.
meat ratio.
Yeah, I think the ratio would
Yeah.
need to be improved because sometimes you're just, especially when you get towards like the beginning or end of it, it's just like all bun.
It's just like-
You're just eating it, you're like choking on the bread.
Ketchup.
Yeah, basically. So
But sushi just has too much variation.
yeah, no
I
doubt.
go crazy for some eel or some salmon.
So sushi
This
moves
is-
on
yeah.
for this matchup. This one is going to be a really intense battle.
Uh-oh.
Matchup number 4. It is going to be steak versus ribs.
Ooh,
And that is tough because
that is tough. I'm gonna go with steak.
he just goes over. Doesn't even think
I had
about
steak
it.
this morning. I love steak.
I feel like that's like a recency bias though.
It could be, but like if I go to a breakfast spot and they have steak and eggs, I'll always get it.
What if it was
Yes.
just steak by itself?
Yeah,
no
steak
eggs?
by itself.
I still get it.
Okay.
I love steak.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm definitely more of a ribs guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have very good memories at like surprisingly like at IHOP. Like when I was
Oh,
a
really?
kid, we would like after church, like me and my like friends and like all their parents would like go there, and it was kind of like a tradition, like every
Yeah.
like Wednesday night.
Mhm.
And I remember being like 11 years old and eating like a whole thing of ribs to
Making a
myself.
huge mess.
Damn.
Yeah, I was a fat ass, bro. But it was
It's good food
No, that's
though.
fair.
so-
The ribs
good food,
are
man.
good.
yeah, because it's about the sauce, man.
No, I agree.
Sauce. Yeah, steak is good, but it's just like, well, I already said I don't really like porky stuff that much.
Yeah.
But for some reason, ribs is fine.
Because you have the barbecue sauce, and you said that sauce
It doesn't taste
sauce.
very
Yeah.
porky. It's just
The
really
sauce.
melts
The
in your
sauce
mouth.
carries it.
Yeah.
If it's cooked well.
Especially if it's tender, it just like falls off the rib. Ooh,
Yeah.
that is good.
It's like basically eating a lamb.
Oh, I love
It'd be
lamb.
cool having like,
He's like, I'm changing my vote.
can you imagine like,
I
you know,
love
like
lamb.
rack of lamb, but like barbecue.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Does that change your answer at all?
Stop. No, I'm still going for steak, but
But it's very hard. It's harder now.
Yeah.
I do love me some lamb.
Or like ribs slamming,
Ribs.
we
like, you
we
know,
can't get
like
distracted
lamb.
because lamb is not an option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was looking over. I was like, oh, I have it on there.
Yeah.
It'd be like my
But I
goat.
just liken it to it because like if it's cooked well, it just melts in your mouth.
Okay,
And
that's true.
actually like down the street, there's this one really like they had like award-winning ribs, and I went there with some of my friends.
snap.
And the person who originally told me about that place before I moved here said that like it's just very like melts in your mouth. And when I
Yeah.
tried him, like
It's just like, he's right.
He's right. It was I think $30, but it's like
It's worth it.
yeah.
It's worth
But
it.
it's heavily discounted on like Mondays for whatever
Mm-hmm.
reason. But
Because Mondays are usually a slow day for restaurants. So a reason for people to
Oh.
come in is
I actually never thought
probably
about that.
discount. Because usually like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is
Yeah.
the busiest days.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
but
So-
are there steaks that are like as melts in your mouth as
well, it
like
depends on how tender it is.
and
Yeah.
how well it's cooked.
Yeah.
I don't think
how
I've
it's
ever had a
prepared.
steak like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never had like a melt in your mouth steak?
No.
especially if they have like
maybe I'm not
butter
picking out the
on
right
it.
places.
Because there's like, for example, like those Brazilian steakhouses, like Fogo de Chão or Chamagocha.
Yeah,
Those
I've been
ones-
to those.
Oh, those are like really good steaks.
They have really like tender steaks there.
and they have different variety as well. I mean, there's a lot of variety with steak
You
compared
get some butter, like you were saying, or
Yeah.
some like
or like garlic
too.
seasoning. Yeah.
I think what like steaks have an advantage over ribs. Like I guess like one advantage is like you can like I guess like cure it and like what's like the word for it? Yeah, like you cure it like in butter for like a long time, and then when you finally do cook it, then
Like let
it's,
them marinate in a sense.
yeah. But
And
like
it's
I've
super
seen those
tender.
like on like Facebook, you know, like those videos where they cook the meat outside
Yeah.
and then they just like slather it with butter and then
Yeah.
they hang it up and like let it like age
Mhm.
and then they cook it on like a wood stove or whatever.
Yeah.
And those ones like make me hungry.
Make
But
it
like
be
on
hungry.
average, I would say like more ribs. Well, ribs are more satisfying than steaks on average.
For
So,
you.
For you.
Yeah.
You're making
I
like a
love
stat.
eating a
I'm like,
big
on
old
average,
steak.
people are saying. I'm like, wait, this can't be right.
I don't know. I feel satisfied to have a huge steak and you're hella full.
I mean, you get
Go
full
home and
either
knock
way,
out,
though.
yeah.
You get the food coma. But I'm the tiebreaker, I guess, for this one.
What do you feel?
And I am going to go with steak because of I've been to, as mentioned, like Chava Gaucho, like those Brazilian steakhouses. There's so much variety
Mhm.
to like the type of steaks that are available and the different seasonings that each of them are prepared by or with. So it's not to say easy because ribs are good as well. But if I were to pick something based off craving, I'd definitely go with steak.
Have you ever had those like $100 steaks? They're really fancy.
The
Uh,
bougie ones?
I
Yeah.
mean, not 100, probably like high up there, like $70, $80 I've had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I
And
had-
was it worth?
I don't know.
the
Oh
money?
yeah,
Okay.
it was like godlike. I was like
Tender.
the foodgasm, like type of
I
stuff.
like how you guys did that in like synchronous.
I know, we just knew.
You guys are synchronized too.
Foodgasm, go!
Just-
But yeah, unworldly for sure. You're definitely getting your money's worth with that. But hopefully, like one day we get to try like Kobe like steak. Oh, my
Oh,
gosh,
yeah.
that'd be unreal. That'd be
Sounds so
unreal.
good.
Then the conversation would be over. There would be nothing to think about ribs
Battle
versus steak.
ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So steak is the winner of matchup 4. So matchup 5 is burgers versus mac and cheese.
That's a hard one for me.
It's easy for me. I'll say mine because I'm picking burgers because burgers. There's like so many ways you can prepare it, especially like you could have them pressed. You could have them like cooked like the 4th, the 3rd Angus burger patty.
Mhm.
I like so it's like the smash burgers. Like it's different nuance to it, and I feel if it's prepared right, there's a lot more flavoring to it with the smash burger.
Versus mac and cheese.
Yeah, versus mac and cheese. I mean, there's different type of cheeses you could use for mac and cheese. Yes.
It's an endless amount of cheese that you can use.
Yeah, I know.
You can use every kind of cheese at
The
once,
world.
and it will still taste good. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying it's not
Yeah.
gonna taste good. I'm just saying I'd prefer a burger. Over
Are we not
mac
going
and
to count like putting meat on mac and cheese? You know, like some places have like a
Like-
buffalo chicken mac and
Yeah.
cheese. Are we counting that or no? Is it just mac and cheese?
I feel like that should be
cheese?
counted
You want to count that? Okay, we
Yeah.
can count it then.
because I've had like those flavored
And then you have like
ones in there.
bacon and stuff on
Yeah.
there. And some places have like broccoli in the mac and cheese. It's pretty interesting, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's
Oh, I never had
good.
that.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good actually.
Yeah, it's good too. But burgers for me.
Both have a lot of variety. That's what
Yeah.
makes it like really hard. Have you guys ever seen this one video on YouTube where it's like the 4 levels of making mac and cheese?
No.
And then
What
it's
is
kind
it?
of like making it like with less money and with like a crappier like cook. And
No, I
then like
haven't.
and then like for the 4th level, which is supposed to be the highest one,
Yeah.
they had a gourmet chef come in and then he made his like breadcrumbs with like graham crackers or whatever.
Ooh.
Huh.
And everyone in the comment section was like judging him like, ew. But like it actually looked pretty fire.
No,
That
that sounds
sounds-
good.
that
I don't
sounds
care what
actually
the
good, yeah.
audience
No, but
says.
all the levels of mac and cheese look good. Whereas like you can really fuck up a burger if you like
Oh, yeah, no
overcook
doubt.
Yeah,
it.
cook it too long.
Whereas like I don't think you can fuck up mac and cheese.
Because there's especially people like a burger cooked temperature wise a certain way. So say
Yeah.
someone wants it medium and they get it medium well, so it's a little bit more cooked or rare and it's not
That
cooked
changes
enough.
it.
Or someone, as you said, has it well done and wants it medium, it's burnt essentially.
or you don't season
Yeah.
it properly too,
Right.
or you over season or under season it.
But if like a good burger, I'd prefer a good burger over like good mac and cheese, regardless of what comes in it for
Like,
me.
are we judging it based off of like the best of each thing, or like on average?
I'll say the best.
Yeah. Think of the best mac and cheese you have versus the best burger you had.
Ooh. Because with mac and cheese, like I'm thinking of like even like lobster mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah. That's... Ooh.
Because I think I would like that personally better than like the best burger around.
Damn, this is hard now.
Because it's just easy.
We have the topics.
It's like, all the nuances of it all.
It's like,
we didn't plan for it to get harder as we went on.
It's like if
we'll have to get harder each round. We're still in the first round. We're on the round of 16. Wait till we get to like the Elite 8 round, Final 4.
Because like one of them has to go, and they're both so good.
Hard.
So
it was never intended to be easy, man.
I think I'm gonna go with my gut as a true American and go burgers.
Oh, there we go. Burgers win. What is Bryan? What would your vote be?
I feel like you're gonna say mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say burgers.
Actually.
Oh, clean sweep. First clean sweep.
Yeah, because I was thinking about like mac and cheese.
I
but
feel like
like,
you're leaning that way.
Things like I've had so many good burgers over the years.
It's hard.
I've had a lot more good burgers than good mac and cheese, just because I feel like burgers are a lot more popular of a food than mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, facts.
So I'm kind of like biased in that way too.
For sure. Wow.
Burgers
All
too
right.
good.
First sweep though. Matchup number 5 goes to burgers.
Burgers OP.
All right. Our next one is fried chicken versus pizza. And that's tough because there's a lot of nuance to that as well.
It's like, chicken. We're kind of like chicken with different sauces.
Yeah.
There's different types of pizza.
And pizza, there's different toppings on that.
Because when I think of fried chicken, I only think of like fried chicken joints, like a KFC, Popeyes, or whatever.
Kind of like Korean fried chicken too.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's so like diverse. Like you could get like Raising Cane's is considered
or even like Japanese
fried
style,
chicken.
you know, karage.
Oh yeah, karage. Yeah.
So that opens it up a lot more. It's like, I think for me it's pretty easy. It's fried chicken all the way.
That's my vote too.
Yeah, I was gonna do pizza because pizza's like so good. There's like so many variations of it. And it's like, especially if you have a slice, it's not as, there's definitely like New York ones are like more filling and larger than like a standard
your deep
pizza.
dish.
Yeah, like deep dish out here. And then you have Detroit style. Detroit style is, it's so good.
I do love Detroit style.
Detroit is so good. But yeah, so if I were to like pick, even though I lost this one, which is fine, I'd pick pizza because
chicken's my favorite food.
Yeah, there's so much.
What's your favorite kind of pizza?
I like Meat Lovers. Meat Lovers is good. I love like your typical like chicken and barbecue with cilantro on there is really good as well. There's a lot.
Maybe you haven't had like good enough pizza.
Even a basic margarita is good.
That is good.
So
I don't know. Every time I think of pizza, I think of like fast food pizza.
I think like Pizza Hut, stuff like that, or Domino's.
They're actually not bad.
They're fine.
Obviously, compared to other places.
I actually like Pizza Hut.
We could have something more extravagant with fried chicken. But I've had something like it's in Chicago called like, I think it's was it Bocce's? No, there's like Pizza Lobo or something like that.
Okay.
That pizza's like, it's actually kind of cheap and like they give you like a big slice.
Yeah.
But I had something with like, I think it was like fresh mozzarella. There was a little like honey in there.
Yeah.
And ricotta cheese.
That sounds pretty good actually.
Yeah, that one was like really good.
All that I actually talk about pizza, I had like a fusion. You showed me it was like a Filipino fusion pizza. So it had like longanisa and it had giardiniera on it. That
sounds really good.
It was
well.
mid.
It was mid. I thought it was pretty good.
I just love giardiniera.
It was good for like when I was hungry, but then like.
Hey, what's the first thing on it?
Longanisa. It's kind of like a Filipino sausage.
Yeah.
Filipino sausage.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah. On it. So it's a little bit more sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. You have like a sweet and spicy, like with the giardiniera.
That sounds really good actually.
So, I thought it was good. I mean, not like
I got to taste it for myself.
S tier, but I'd say maybe like a B. And it's definitely different spin on it because it's a fusion. You don't like see that. So
I like the concept,
right?
But like when it comes to like longanisa, I prefer like rice with it, just because it's because it's like the texture, because it's like soft, so it kind of goes. Well, like longanisa is like slightly like not crunchy.
Yeah, I don't say it's crunchy.
I don't know how to explain. It's like
talking about
it's charred, I guess.
I don't know about charred, bro.
Just a little bit. Like if you cook it
the ends, yeah.
It's like eating Korean barbecue, like pork belly or whatever. Like you know when you char it a little bit more, it tastes crunchier, or like it has more of like a bite to it. You know,
I get what you're saying.
That's what I like prefer. But then like on a pizza, then you don't really get that like surface. Because it's cut up into like small pieces, and then you're tasting more pizza than meat.
Yeah.
So,
was the kind of like
like
point though.
Huh.
It's like more of a topic. You don't want the whole thing to taste like longanisa.
I want more
I
of
gotta
the
taste it.
ingredients, bro. Yeah, they don't have it. They don't have very much of it, like
Okay.
in general.
I mean, it's like a fusion, so it's like
Yeah,
It's different.
different.
you can
Yeah.
make your own. Just like buy the sausage yourself and then
Make
cut
your
it up
own
yourself.
fusion.
And you can't really mess it up. It's pizza, and like you can't really.
I mean, yes, you can
You can mess
probably.
up pizza.
Yeah, you can mess up pizza. But all right, enough of pizza. I'm surprised you're talking more about pizza than about chicken.
Yeah. But chicken one's okay. Let's talk about pizza.
But I want pizza still. All right, our next one is going to be ramen versus fried chicken, or not fried chicken,
I was
fried
like, wow. I was
rice.
like, oh,
So
like,
fried again.
fried chicken part two.
Fried
Already?
fried rice. I'm
My
sorry.
goat.
Saw fried again, and I might actually thought fried chicken, but it's
Fried
fried rice.
rice.
Fried rice versus ramen.
Easy.
It's easy.
Yeah.
I think I know where I'm gonna go to.
I think I know my vote too. I don't know if it's a.
I'm gonna go, or someone else go. I think I started the first last time.
Oh.
Actually, no, I didn't want last time because you
Oh,
guys
like-
picked it first.
yeah, you
I was
go
like,
then.
I fought the losing battle, but it's all right. But I'm picking ramen because ramen, there's so many different types of like broth you could use, as well as different noodle types you
Get
could
your
use.
miso broth.
Yeah, as well as
Get your garlic broth or pork
different,
broth.
yeah, as well as the ingredients to use to make the ramen. So that's why I'm picking ramen. Fried rice. Yes, there's ways you could prepare it, but I feel it's pretty hard to like differentiate different types of fried rice
Mhm.
because you have like vegetables and then you get meats in there. But I mean,
Well,
I feel
that
like
changes is the meat.
exactly. So I
Yeah.
don't feel like there's a lot more to it than like a ramen. I like different variety than
You could do like garlic fried rice.
That's what I was
but
thinking
then,
too.
like that's one ingredient that can change. Whereas
Right.
like with ramen, you can
Change
switch out.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different vegetables, different broths, different like. Do you want an egg in there?
Yeah.
So,
So
but
that's
I would
mine.
also go with ramen.
Okay, we're on the
'cause,
same page.
All right. Clean
Yeah.
sweep again.
Fried rice is just too basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else can you do with it?
There's a time and place for fried rice.
Oh yeah.
But it's usually in context of like you're eating fried rice with something.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Whereas
usually
like
a side to
ramen, you can
something.
eat it by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
So many different types.
Yeah. All right, that was an easy one.
Yeah.
Good. All right, this one I think is gonna be another easy one as well, but it will depend on the nuance of
Let's
it.
see.
Spaghetti versus bread.
Hmm.
Because bread, there's different types of bread, but I don't know.
Or like
Because there's like
garlic bread.
Garlic
garlic
bread.
bread. There's just
Texas
standard
toast.
bread. There's like wheat bread. There's rye bread. There's pretzel like bun.
How about,
lots
like,
of bread,
croissants?
ciabatta, croissant.
Yeah.
Ooh. I think I'm still going spaghetti.
I'm going spaghetti too.
It's-
Because I think you have to have more to it. I mean, French toast is gas.
oh, that's true.
Italian bread's gas, but I mean,
So
so
I
get
was-
spaghetti. Though?
Spaghetti is just too fire.
So I
OP.
almost
It's
I
hard
was
to mess it
almost
up.
gonna go with bread because I'm not the biggest fan of like your standard like Italian spaghetti. But I've I think like sometime like last year I tried making spaghetti with pesto instead, and
Ooh, that
it's
sounds good.
super good.
That sounds
So,
really good.
I'm gonna go with spaghetti.
all
Another
right,
clean sweep.
Yeah.
three clean
Back to
sweeps out
back.
of 8. That's pretty good. Or also it could be kind of bad. Or it just depends
We'll
on
see
their opponent.
How the next
you know?
bracket is.
All right, we are on to round 2, Elite 8. And our
Ooh.
first matchup is going to be tacos versus curry.
Oh, actually, I know my
That's
vote.
Huh?
I know my vote. That's it.
Oh.
Mine's tacos.
Tacos.
Against I don't have that much curry, so
I feel
I just
it's
love
tough
tacos.
too. But I think I know I'm gonna go with it. There's like an argument either way. Because curry's so good. Tacos are so good. There's so many varieties to it. But the only downfall I'll say, the reason why I'm going the other way with my vote is I haven't had enough experience or exposure with it. When I had it, it was good. But I'm gonna go with tacos for my vote.
Oh, so like no matter what, it's gonna be tacos.
Yeah, it's just whatever you want to
Yeah,
vote for. Put your
Put out
pain out there.
Because I would say like I just prefer curry because it's more of a unique, like it's more
Dish.
unique.
More
Yeah.
unique dish. Yeah.
That's fair.
So
Yeah, I've had tacos my whole life, whereas
Right.
like curry, like I feel like I'm still like impressed like more and more. Like if I
Yeah.
try something new,
You're like,
it's
oh,
like, yeah, this tastes like something I haven't had before.
right.
Whereas like tacos, like I've had a million different tacos.
Right.
Not a million, but you know, like
Like you get the idea.
Yeah.
You had a lot.
that's fair.
Yeah, just like as I said, I had curry every time I had curry, it was really good, but I just haven't enough curry because, as you said, like the exposure.
I just gotta eat more curry. It sounds like
see what's out there.
Yeah,
because maybe if we do this like a year from now and we had different foods, maybe the results would be so much more different than what they are leaning towards right now.
I should just eat curry every day and see until I get tired of it, and then I'll change my answer.
That's a lot of curry.
And who knows how much curry you'll have in order to change your vote.
I had curry last week when I was out of town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had lamb curry.
That sounds good.
It was really good.
Does that change your answer?
No, bro, tacos are too good. Okay. I love tacos. Not as much I love French fries, but
Yeah. All right. Our next matchup is sushi versus steak. That's what I see. You guys, it's gonna be tougher for you guys. I think I know where I'm gonna go.
I think I know your answer too.
It's steak. So it's you guys. Yeah, you guys are gonna be like fighting for guys like you guys like I know you guys like your sushi and I know.
That's kind of hard.
I think yours is gonna be the hardest. I think you're gonna go with sushi. I feel like, but I don't know.
Very easy.
I feel like we're the tiebreaker here.
You are the tiebreaker.
This is hard.
I would go for sushi.
I love both.
Have you been
Sushi's like my second favorite food though. So
what's your first?
It's probably some kind of Indian or Mediterranean food.
Okay,
I think you say curry.
Well, Indian is there's a curry in there.
Ooh.
Have you been to like those Brazilian steakhouses?
Yeah,
though?
I have.
Okay. So it's easy then. The answer's easy then.
But like the feel, like after you eat sushi, you feel great because it's like fresh fish. Whereas if you eat steak, it feels good in the moment, and then your cholesterol levels go up, and then you get a heart attack, and you're just like, oh, I don't feel good anymore.
We're not going that far, man.
Eat the healthier half shit.
Yeah, but it tastes good and it's healthy. Well, some
healthier.
of it. Yeah, because you could get the sushi with like
American sushi.
It's really spicy mayo and fried tempura.
It took me a while to realize that wasn't traditional sushi.
Oh, you thought that's how they did in Japan?
I was talking to a girl and I was talking about sushi. I like, she's like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh.
I was like, "Yeah, like the dragon roll."
It's like that's not a real roll. That's a Western roll.
And she was Asian too. She's just like, "What are you? What are you eating?"
Yeah, like I was talking to Joel, like when he went to Japan and then he came back. I'm like, "Bro, how was the sushi?" Because we're really big sushi fans.
Yeah,
and he's like, "It's better over here." I'm like, "Really?" And then he's like, "Yeah, over there it's all like the healthy shit." Like,
but now I actually like the traditional sushi.
No, I like the traditional
I like
sushi
it more too.
Yeah, like nigiri. I'm a big fan of just like simple and yeah.
But I'm still going with my heart, which is steak.
Oh, dang. Sushi's out, bro.
I love steak too much. Tell you, my breakfast spot, I always get steak and eggs.
I mean, if you've been to those Brazilian steakhouses, you have all the variety.
Hey, where do you get steak and eggs from? Because when I think of steak and eggs, for some reason I keep thinking like,
you think IHOP?
Okay, yeah. It's like at midnight. It's like the dry ass steak with like the undercooked eggs.
There's a place called Blueberry Hill by my place.
Okay,
and they have a really good New York strip and eggs.
Ooh, okay.
I get that with deep fried hash browns, make it even more unhealthier. But it's good.
But we American, bro. We need that fat.
I see you're a big breakfast fan. I'm like, I don't like breakfast.
That's true. You just say that.
Yeah, I don't really like breakfast that much. I'll eat lunch for breakfast.
I mean, steak isn't really a breakfast food.
Brunch. It's called brunch.
No, I'll straight up just eat like sandwiches for breakfast.
Oh, and have lunch food.
No, like I'll
for
eat
breakfast.
at 8 in the morning. I'll eat lunch food.
So you don't like breakfast food?
That's you're saying like you wait till later like and then you eat
bottom tier for me.
Okay.
So out of the 3 times of meals, or how do I word it? Like breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like what do you call that?
Which one your favorite?
What do you call those? Like meal times, I guess.
That's the thing I think of.
Out of 3 meal times, which one you would put as the first?
The type of like. Yeah, I don't know how to like put it into.
I think
words,
it's meal times. I think.
Yeah.
I'd say dinner is my. It's like we're gonna cheer this out so much.
Secondary tournament. I say breakfast.
Breakfast. I say
love
dinner.
Breakfast.
I like gouging out.
Anyway, from like greatest to least would be like dinner, lunch, breakfast.
Damn, dinner won this round, even though it's not.
The unknown matchup on the secret tournament arc.
Because breakfast is all just
there's dinner with a steel chair.
I feel like breakfast is like sugar on sugar on sugar. It's just
that's why I like it.
It's like pancakes and then like the carbs, like hash browns.
Bacon, which I learned about that last episode about nitrates.
It's like salt and sugar, man.
It's awful for you. Well, American breakfast is probably awful for you.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
But I don't know. I still like it. Maybe I just like awful foods. Even
like
the cereal,
the
with the marshmallows in it. I still love that. Lucky Charms as a grown ass man.
That's not wrong. Cereal's great. I love
the
cereal.
marshmallows
It's been
and
a while,
cereal.
I mean, I haven't had cereal in like a year. And the
Same.
cereal that I had was like those like high
Healthy ones?
protein.
Oh,
Yeah,
the healthy ones.
those ones kind of
Like
taste
Cheerios?
good, but I forgot what the brand.
Special K or something like that. Right?
Special K's, yeah.
Yeah.
Something similar to that. It was like a cinnamon one, and like
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's my baby.
No,
That's my favorite.
but it was like a healthy version.
It's my
So
goat.
like the protein to calorie ratio is really good.
Yeah.
And the reason why I liked it was because like for one, it was easy to make, and two, like it actually made me full because of how much protein was in there. But then if I was just eating like pancakes or whatever, like I could eat those forever. You know? Like,
Yeah.
I will say though, with breakfast, I appreciate the most is
Yeah.
how simple and easy it is.
That's true.
That's the only thing I like about
you don't have
breakfast.
to cook as
as hard as you would for like breakfast.
very easy
or
to-
not brunch, breakfast, lunch
Yeah.
or dinner.
Most of it's really quick and
Yeah,
easy.
that's what I appreciate about
Scramble an
breakfast.
egg.
Yeah. So, but all right, now back to our
Back to the actual tournament.
now back to our scheduled programming. The food
we're almost
tournament.
done here.
So right now, our matchup for this round is burgers versus fried chicken.
Oh, that's hard.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's still gonna be chicken for me.
Chicken for you.
Because you can also do fried chicken sandwiches.
Exactly. That's like my favorite
That's
thing.
not a burger
Yeah.
though, because I'd say burgers is more just like the Angus
the
patty,
fried
but
chicken.
yes.
Yeah. So
Come,
like,
you want to see doing combinations of things? Doing the curry burrito. Now we're doing the fried chicken sandwich.
have a fried chicken burrito,
I
bro.
love chicken sandwiches so much.
Dang.
But yeah, chicken's just.
I think I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do burgers, so you'll be the tiebreaker
Tiebreaker,
on this
Bryan.
one, Brian, because I just love a good smash burger. Smash burgers are so good.
Which unhealthier food do you like more?
Yeah.
Which would you rather?
I would
clog your
say
arteries with?
I lean towards burgers.
Oh,
Damn, my goat.
Yeah, because as much
My
as I
goat
like,
chicken.
You got an upset already. Well,
Yeah.
there's probably a lot of upsets this year.
yeah, just like as much as I love
the biggest
like,
one yet.
fried chicken, like
Even like Korean chicken.
Korean chicken. Yes.
I mean, I prefer something
But
that's
not
like
over a burger for me.
I prefer things that are like less deep fried.
Okay, that's
Maybe
fair.
that's me. Like I don't like it when it's just like I always criticized Wingstop. Please don't cancel me, Wingstop.
I had them recently too.
I feel like when I eat it, it's just more like batter than like actual meat.
Okay.
And
But
that's
you
my
do, is
biggest
that bone
criticism.
in though? Do you do bone in or boneless?
Both.
Oh, and you still
And it's,
more better
oh.
than meat?
There's still like more everything but meat. So like that's
There's more bone. There's more batter.
There's more bone. There's just a big bone. full of
yeah. I just
spicy
feel
meat.
like I'm getting not getting my
It's
money's
like a
worth.
lollipop. It's just like a freaking
No.
a shred of chicken on the top.
Some restaurants
It's
hearing
just
this,
a
they're going,
bone.
write that down, write that down.
Yeah. Whereas if you
Chicken
eat a burger,
lollipop.
if they're not giving you a substantial amount of meat, then like it's a scam just by looking at it. Like when you go to McDonald's, don't cancel me either. Like
He's like defending all fast food
He's
chains in
putting them out there.
America.
like when I get like McDonald's,
you suck.
I can't,
Wingstop, you suck.
I can't just get a burger with like one piece of meat because it's sad. Like it's just like there's more
No, you're
bread
right,
than
you're
meat.
right. You see
Yeah,
that,
so-
and it's like, you're like, what?
Well, the patty for you, McDonald's
like
is super
skinny.
thin.
Yeah.
So like I don't even consider that a burger. Like so,
that's just a sandwich.
it's kind of sad. Like it's only
It's
considered
just
burger
bread
once you have
with
like
some lettuce
3
on it and
patties.
cheese.
Yeah.
All right. Well, burger
Rest
is
in peace,
moving
chicken, my goat.
on.
And also avocados are better on burgers than fried chicken.
I don't think I've ever had avocado on chicken.
Like in a
That
fried
sounds-
chicken sandwich, you can add
Well,
like
sandwich would just like by itself.
I still never had that. That's,
Yeah.
I don't
Just
know.
avocado with a fried chicken.
I don't know.
That'd be interesting. All right, our last one for the Elite Eights is ramen versus spaghetti, and that's another tough
Damn.
one. I mean, it's only going to get tougher.
Easy.
Ooh,
It's easy. Actually, I think it's easy for me too, actually.
Yeah. Ramen all the way.
Yeah, it's ramen for me.
I was gonna do spaghetti.
Really?
I was gonna do spaghetti.
Really?
Yeah,
I
Okay.
like ramen.
spaghetti's so good. I love my pasta.
It's good, but it's not ramen. Like,
Get your nice pork ramen.
I like
Pork
spaghetti
chasu.
more.
what's your favorite kind of spaghetti?
Because I know there's like spaghetti meatball, and there's like, what else is there? Spaghetti wise, well, just pasta wise, there's a lot, but I can't think of anything spaghetti besides that. I mean, different types of meat. You
Yeah.
get like sausages in there. You could have even steak and spaghetti. That'd be gas.
I've never had it with steak.
Actually, I never thought about that. Actually,
it's good. It's unreal.
When I eat spaghetti, I want it to be like simple. Like if there's like
Spaghetti.
a bone in there.
yeah, notice you like simple
man.
dishes. I'm saying.
But yeah, spaghetti for me. I mean, if it's like pasta, like broader, it was probably still because there's so many different Alfredo. Yeah, like
but then
bolognese.
you have tonkatsu ramen where it's like the sweet and spicy kind of mix.
Miso ramen.
Yeah.
So, but I lost it at the start anyway, so it doesn't matter.
And you can like customize ramen like a lot as well. Like like the birria tacos. I've seen like birria ramen, whereas like you don't see anything cool with that with spaghetti at all.
Damn, you said spaghetti needs to change its formula.
It's very simple, but there's just no like variety.
Yeah, I know, but it's simetimes like simplicity.
Simple
is good.
It's still good.
So, all right, we are on to our final four. All right, and this can probably be
so. What are the final four for the audience to?
All right, our final four recap for our audience out here. Our matchup 1 is tacos and steak, and our second matchup for the final four is burgers versus ramen. So we got some real contenders to win this championship of the food tournament arc, but we'll see who comes out on top of this. Because these are heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters,
Yeah, I actually don't know who I'd pick. Just eyeballing it. Tacos could win it. Steak could win it. Burgers could win it. Ramen could win it.
No.
There you go.
But yeah, like, let us know who do you guys think would win out of these four? Because it's going to be tough. But I guess we can't delay this anymore because the audience wants to know our opinions. Yeah, on what are the best, or are the living room's opinion on the best food on this tournament arc or bracket.
Yeah, I'd be happy with any of those four.
Yeah.
But I guess without further ado, let's get it. Matchup 1. We have tacos versus steak. And actually, I have no clue where I would go with this one.
I feel like I'm leaning towards steak.
Easy.
If I get tacos, I'm gonna get steak tacos. I thought about that to myself. That like,
no, but wouldn't you want to go for tacos because then you have that variety? You can have steak and tortilla and like, all those ingredients. Love steak. It's like, would you rather?
I just want to inject the steak into my veins.
Well, I guess like steak has like the bone attached to it as well.
Not all.
Yeah, you could.
Well, I mean, like, if you want to have a good steak, you want to
gas.
keep it on the bone because it keeps the meat flavor. Well, it's called like what my dad told me was like if you keep the meat on the bone, it always tastes better than if it was prepared without the bone. Like when you cook it on the bone,
cuts of steak have bone though.
Well, when I think of like when I'm
because like New York strip does, T-bone steak does, tomahawk does.
When you're gonna get a good steak, wouldn't you want to eat it like it was cooked on the bone?
I just eat it as I didn't realize.
Yeah,
there was.
It's usually better. Like it's less juicy if it was. Like when you.
I just see steak and I'm happy.
When you like boneless wings or whatever, like there's a reason why it's
I know for wings,
dry. Yeah, but it's the same concept with other things.
Yeah, I never
like,
thought about that.
When you eat like rack of lamb, it's the rack gives it like more flavor.
Yeah.
Whereas if they just slice it off, then they cooked it. It's not. It doesn't taste the same.
Yeah, I just blanked that from my brain. I just like steak, oog, steak.
Yeah.
So caveman, bro. Meat.
So that solidifies my choice for steak.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Because it's on the bone. Well, generally, but like when you eat a good steak, but with like a taco, it's generally cooked without the bone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
usually like shredded or something. Or
yeah.
Well, I would have done tacos. That's what my vote was. Because I think just appetite wise, I would want tacos because it's like I'm just satisfied. Because sometimes when you have steak it's kind of like so heavy on my stomach. But I mean, you can't go wrong with a good steak. I never knew that aspect. Hopefully,
I didn't think of that either.
Because I think like filet mignons are so good without like a bone.
I knew it for chicken, but I didn't know that was for steak. I didn't.
Was it cooked in the bone and then removed later?
I don't know how they prepared it because like I used to work at a restaurant. Does filet mignons come on a bone? I have no idea. All the times I've seen it has never been on a bone, so I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know actually.
Is filet mignons coming on a bone?
Kevin, he's not even here.
I miss you.
But I just would have done tacos just because of the filling aspect of it. because you could have like 2-3, I'd be content. Have them like pastor steak, chicken, veggies, like fish. There's so many options.
Yeah.
And they're great regardless. Add the salsa, the cilantro, onion, and I'm good. So, but. Regardless, my voice straight up meat loses or wins. Tacos lose. All right, on to the championship steak goes.
My king. Oh, but it's dinner with a steel chair. Just comes back.
I mean, it is dinner for this one. Let's see these all are dinner options, lunch options. But in our last matchup for our final four is burgers versus ramen.
America versus weebs.
Let's say America versus Japan, but okay.
Nah, bro, the weebs.
Does the weeb stand up or do the Americans stand up?
This is actually a hard one for me.
Oh, this is difficult. I feel like just go with your gut.
My gut says burgers.
Ooh. Americans wins.
The red blooded American inside of me. The cholesterol speaking.
It's been like a summary of this whole tournament. What has the highest cholesterol, most fat?
My blood pressure says burgers. The caveman.
They're both so like innovative though, because you could do so many different combinations of each. But on average, should I go next or should you?
Who was the last tiebreaker?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I was the first one to go last time, I think.
I went last time, but it's going to ruin it. So maybe spoiled it already. But I mean,
caveman.
Yeah, so like ramen versus burgers, going back to that.
Yeah.
I'm going to lean towards burgers because I prefer like I guess like solid food over like liquid food.
I mean, the broth, but there's stuff in the ramen. It's not just like
they're both good.
It's not just having broth.
I didn't think of the direction. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because I usually like I'm not the biggest fan of like soups and like noodle dishes that are in like soups or whatever.
Yeah.
But ramen is like the exception just because of like how it's prepared and like the broth like itself. But then like there are more burgers that I like than ramen.
Okay. So I wouldn't have like ruined anyone's dreams. I would have picked burgers
it's a clean
too.
sweep.
Okay.
That's surprising, especially this late in the game.
Yeah. So our top two contenders.
It's almost battle of the beats.
It's just all cows, bro.
Burgers versus steak, our championship.
What can we do without cows?
Me.
I don't know, man. I don't know what we could do without cows.
Yeah.
This one, I actually don't know who I
was trying to think. I don't know.
So even like Gordon Ramsay has a Gordon Ramsay steak and a Gordon Ramsay burger. So that's how you know that, that we have the right two choices.
Let's take a tie on this one. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Dig deep. And yeah.
Ooh, this is a hard one.
What would I crave more or want more?
I'll be the tiebreaker this time.
If there is one.
If there is one, yeah.
There should, in theory, but who knows? Maybe we're all thinking the same way.
This is a hard one.
This is easy for me.
Oh, really?
You can kick it off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for burgers.
Oh.
Yeah. My reasoning is just like the variety of burgers and how like you can cook them and like I feel like there's more to it.
Okay, there's more burgers. Dang, because I feel like I go both ways.
I know.
Tough.
I'm like.
Because I love some variety of steaks.
There's so many different,
I love myself varieties of burgers.
Oh, steak is so good.
Especially like comparing it to like there's smash, there's regular burgers, and there's like the Brazilian steakhouses where like all different varieties of steak, all different types of
meats,
garlic seasoning.
It's to put pressure on yourself so you can choose like your gut feeling. So like gun to your head, burgers or steak.
Oh no, man! Like, shoot.
I think I'm still leaning towards steak. I think steak still has my vote.
Steak has your vote.
Oh, so we got the ultimate
I
tiebreaker.
think.
All right, we'll be back after this commercial.
Oh, dang, that was a good tiebreaker. I just went against myself. I forgot.
Oh, man.
I was like, yeah, I'm the tiebreaker. And I was like, oh, wait.
He's too excited, bro.
He said gun in my head. I was like, oh, steak.
I don't know what's going on in my head. I still don't know. Listen, you can have like steak for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Burgers, you can have on lunch and dinner.
I would eat them for breakfast too.
Yeah.
Breakfast
so-
burger.
Dang, I feel like I'm just going to go this way because I feel like I would have it more often than the other one.
Yeah,
And
I know what it is.
I think so too.
What do you guys
Would you do burgers?
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Rip
I would do
steak.
burgers.
You fought a hard battle. Steak, my champion.
America.
Steak, fried
I mean,
chicken,
it
and
is
fries.
a Morocco battle, steak versus burgers. But yeah, burgers, I think I would do more
There's our grand
Then-
champion.
steak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got the runner-ups, steaks, and
Well, second. So
another.
our first, all right, you want to do third place or something like that? The bronze. So first is burgers.
Yeah.
Our second is steak.
What's
And then our bronze is the battle between tacos and ramen for the podium.
it's a pretty solid list in my opinion.
But who do you think would win? Because it's like
oh,
out of
third?
those two,
bronze?
before we get a bronze. It's like they have like a consolation tournament right now.
Okay.
Tacos and ramen. Who do you think would win? Or what would you want more? Not who would you think would win. Who would you want more? What would you crave more? What would you want to eat?
Ramen.
I'm doing tacos. So now you're the deciding vote. There you go, Dom. You got what you wanted.
Ooh. Actually, I'm going to go tacos as well.
Ooh. All right. That's our top three. So for the Livin Room food tournament arc championship, or our top three was burgers in first place with the gold medal,
Here we
steak second place with the silver, and tacos in third place with the bronze.
go. And then ramen's just chilling there.
Yeah, you just missed out the first. Just
Chilling
missing
like everyone.
the
Till next
podium.
time, buddy.
Yeah, unless we do like a part two in a
Little
year or
sequel.
whatever, you know, and see
After we
everyone's opinions
after we eat more
changed.
curry.
Yeah, more curry.
We'll do our losers bracket run.
We could, yeah.
Yeah.
So
But all right. That was our tournament arc for food. I'm your host, Dom, signing out with the boys, Bryan and Jason.
and let us know what you guys think would be your number one food item on this tournament arc.
Yeah, tell us how wrong we are.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Bye, guys.
anyway, see y'all next week. Bye. He's like, I'm done. Bye.
I'm too hungry now. I need food.